How do I intro things? This is going to be so funny. Hi, I'm Ty Screams, and we just watched the second episode of Survivor 49. Joining me is Will Jinkies, number two Cloaca streamer, and
That's true.
we are going to be breaking down everything we just saw. So, Will, feel free to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Will Jinkies. I use they, them, or she, her pronouns, and I don't watch Survivor regularly. I'm a Big Brother fan. I am a fan of getting canceled on Twitter and beefing with 14-year-olds for sport. And Survivor seemed like a natural extension of the second hobby.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I love that. Are you? Never mind. I'm not going to follow.
A lesbian? Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so we just watched, like, just before, like, you had stepped away from your chair, but they had just played, and I'm coming to you live with this. They had just played the next time on Survivor, okay, which is a preview of the next episode. And I want to ask, when did you know that you were a witch?
Well, I've been checking tarot cards this entire time. Did one of my predictions about Jake losing a leg come true?
Um, so in the preview of the next episode, they literally showed Jake getting bitten by a snake, and then Alex going, "That is like a really venomous snake, and I'm really worried about you."
We rise! Witches, we rise! I've come to you from the new moon on my planet of Xanthar. This is an exciting day for me. I just want
Will Jinkies the witch. Will Jinkies the witch. So during the entire episode, Will just kept mentioning on how Will was going to medevac Jake,
Yep.
and Will was
Yep.
going to chop off his leg or anything
Yep.
like that, and like getting Jake medevaced. Is this going to come
Yes.
true in the next episode? I know you didn't actually watch the next time on Survivor, so you're kind of going off of what I say. Which is 100% truth when you actually go back and watch it. But like, how did you do that?
I don't know, and I'm actually gonna go look at the Survivor spoiler subreddit real quick because I would like to know.
That is wild. But you know what? Like, we're gonna kind of jump right in. So we kind of saw it immediately when I sort of mentioned episode 2, but you were giving some thumbs down. Why are you giving a thumbs down to this episode?
I think that players following the typical power dynamics in the pre-merge is so boring because to me the pre-merge should be your opportunity to take a big swing
Mm-hmm.
every single time, because especially in the first 2 episodes where tribe dynamics are still forming, you should take out someone like Jake. You should take out someone like Jake. You take out someone like Jake, or you should take out someone like, if I'm being honest, like Jake, because
I can't tell who you wanted to take out.
Annie.
Annie. Got it. Okay, yeah, I figured. I mean, that's,
Because
yeah.
he has 2 friends, a wife who obviously does not love him enough to want him to be around during his baby's birth. He has a prospering career in which allegedly several thousand women want him despite the roid gut, which is typically only a trait that gay men want.
Yeah.
So I find that fascinating, alleged Jake. And I just like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I just, to go after Annie when this is her second time like in the bottom 2 is very bizarre to me, especially with an idol in play and especially with a tribe that obviously does not trust Jake.
Yeah. It's really weird. Like, I don't understand, like, Sophie, and like, I don't especially understand Jeremiah. I feel like Jeremiah is just looking for a meat shield in this moment, and he's
Correct.
finding one in Jake. But if anything, Jeremiah could have gone easily to Sophie, or like Sophie could have easily gone to Jeremiah and Annie and been like, "Listen, Alex has an idol, and we could get Jake out right now easily." But Sophie had some brain fog. It's apparently a sauna out there and super hot, and she's got a flap of skin that is hanging from her body. So
Allegedly, it wasn't any of the talking heads afterwards, despite her lovely suit. But like, hello?
right, I don't get it. But All right, so I took some notes for this episode to sort of like talk about. So let's just maybe like go through a few of these things. I am so glad that we got a full moment to just really relish in how weird the Red Tribe is when it comes to crabs. Like we got a full like 10-minute segment in this episode. Like there must have not been a lot of content because we watched the Red Tribe fully get a crab, pray for it, you
Pray
know,
for it.
pray for it, make sure it got a full education, and then they boiled it. And then we got another like 2 minutes of them eating it, saying how fire it was. So yeah, what are your thoughts on just I feel like that was just like fluff content at some point.
The Red Tribe is full of hippies. The Red Tribe is full of liberal hippies that would go to Woodstock and relish in the mud of it all. And I don't like that. I understand you go on Survivor if you're sick and twisted in the head and have something wrong with you where you enjoy dirt.
Yeah, that's
We're going
me.
to pray for this. That is a bug.
What?
Beyond that being a bug, you are a bug. I am
Yeah.
from Boston, where the high vibes Boston girl is, and I know damn well she does not use her rose toy enough.
You're saying that she needs to use her rose toy more?
She needs to increase her vibes with some supplements.
She needs to increase her vibe. Unreal. But
I am not a fan of anybody who comes into a reality TV show and uses God as a shield, Julie Chen included.
listen, I'm gonna clip this and send it directly to Julie.
That's fine. That Julie also has a blocked Instagram because I wrote a play about her beating me to death.
Whoa. You wrote a secondary play, so you have a first play where the Blue Man Group beat you to death, but now you have a second play where Julie Chen beat you to death.
No, that was a lie.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I'm very gullible when it comes to you. You could say anything and I'd believe you.
I know.
Love one another. Gag me. All right. So like right after this whole like crab segment, we got the journey in which journeys are so hit or miss for me. Mostly miss. I will say mostly miss. The one benefit of this journey is that nobody lost their vote.
But we did lose the Blue Tribe in the process.
We did lose the Blue. We'll get to that. But like, I think the most unexpected thing about the whole journey was Joanne winning. I feel like Jake had it in the bag against Joanne and what's his name? Dreads? Matt. Why can I not remember his name?
It's his belly button.
It's his belly button. It's literally, I'm like staring at his belly button the entire time, so I can't ever remember his name. I'm just so fixated on it.
That's a lot about Ty.
Yeah, I'm a big belly button guy. So like Jake had it, like it was pretty much his for the taking.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're against an old guy and a guy who could not start fire.
Right. And he just sort of, maybe he just like let off the gas. Maybe he didn't want that choice of having to like, or make the choice of the advantage. Like that's also valid. Like throw it to make sure that you don't get that.
Right.
But given that you're coming back without losing your vote and nothing else.
That's suspicious.
That's suspicious.
Like Ty and I both said during the episode, but like if we went on a journey, we would both come back and say that we lost our vote.
Yeah. And that Jeff Probst made us kneel down and then he beat us with a fish.
He gave us crabs. Actually, I didn't say that. Ty said all of that.
I did.
But Ty is simply involving me in the bullshit here. I would never say that. I would never get my names for Jeff Probst. What I would do, though, is put that little piece of information in my pocket that I still had a vote and power in the game.
Right.
And make myself appear a little weak.
Yeah, like, oh no, I got no vote. Like, what am I to do? Oh my God, what am I gonna do? I'll get you a coconut. Like, that's
what you guys would tell me who you would vote for if you thought you have a vote.
Oh no.
Anybody you want to vote out, like Jake?
Yeah.
Or Jake.
Or Jake, or maybe Jake.
or Annie.
It's really funny because Zach, who was the last guest, or it was last week's guest, was like loving on Jake, mainly because of his muscles. You know, he's pretty. He's conventionally pretty, and so I kept calling Jake Zach's daddy. And it's funny that I'm
Because
having somebody that loves Jake, with like the next episode being somebody that despises Jake.
I need to come out to your audience.
Oh, what's up?
I'm a lesbian. And they voted out the only d- licious person on the island. And did she play a bad game? Yes. Did she deserve to go home because she was believing people were saying to her face? Yes. Does do I still need someone to stare at? Yes. I don't watch Survivor. I don't like Survivor. I think this should be classified as torture, legally speaking. I think the fact that CBS gets away with it 50 years in a row and to get Suri Fields do it 18 times in the last 3 years that's racist, I think. I quote me. Like, leave that woman alone. But like, what? What was I talking about? Right. I have no one to stare at. I don't like the show. I need someone to look at for entertainment. And the closest thing I can find to a lesbian here is Sophie's skin flap hanging off of her knee.
Okay, we're getting close to that. We're getting close to that. Jesus Christ. So I guess what do you have to say to people that keep applying to the show? Because apparently, according to Jesse Tannenbaum, who is the casting director of both Big Brother and Survivor, he says that they get about 25,000 audition tapes a year.
What I would say to Jesse Tannenbaum is, do you not like me? Did I do something to you? You cast Vince, but you didn't cast me this season?
Oh no.
Did I do something? Do you not like transsexuals? I'll detransition for 81 days.
But you're not homeless and live in your parents' basement. Or not homeless,
I could be what they
unemployed.
cast me. I could be what they cast me.
You would quit your job to say you were unemployed in order to be on Big Brother.
If that's what it takes.
Dang, I didn't
Is
realize.
that crazy? Should I not do that?
No, I mean, that's good for you.
Should
Good
I
for
not do
you.
that?
No, I believe
I think you're lying to me.
I am not lying to you at all.
Ty,
Yeah,
I think you're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you at all. I think it's a great idea. You should do
No,
that.
I think you're a bitch. And you're lying to me, and I don't know why you'd do that to me because I've been nothing but a good friend to you for about 5 years now.
You have been. You've been a lovely, wonderful, beautiful friend to me for.
So are you lying to me?
I'm not lying to you, Will.
So now it's like a ventriloquism.
You're doing really well. I can't even tell that your mouth, like you're talking. It looks weird.
Thank you so much. I've gotten pretty good at it. I'm a puppeteer by trade. Have I told you that
Oh,
before?
are you? I heard you like to make puppets.
Out of men.
Yeah, out of men. That's where I was going with it. Anyways, so one thing that I feel like we're gonna harp on Jake for a second. This goddamn shoe bandit thing. I'm
Oh my god.
over it.
It's so annoying.
I'm over it. Like, why are you? I swear to God, if this is like the shoe bandit and then him purposely getting bit by a snake is just for airtime, like, I'm going to scream. Gonna scream.
I am going to say nothing because while I've been speaking, I did scroll through the entire Google document that outlines the entire spoilers of the season, and I know who wins.
Don't worry, I've done the same. And but don't
Okay.
bring it up on here. Don't bring it up on here.
I just think it's crazy that they bring Suri Fields back for her 19th season.
I know,
after the
right?
merge.
Right? That's the big twist. Suri comes back.
I'd be so thrilled. It's like, so
Truly.
if they were like, hey girl, we're gonna like prep you for 50. We have the Wendy's drive-through from BB Canada here. You're gonna have that every day. Rachel Riley will pop through the window to give you your food, and then you're gonna play Survivor, and you can swim.
And yeah.
And we've also has she learned how to swim yet? Do we know? Do we have confirmation?
I think she does not. She knows how to swim.
What was the reason I ask is because the only time I've ever watched a Cerie Fields on Survivor is when I watch clips on TikTok of the challenges, and the only clip I've ever seen of Cerie is when she couldn't do the like
Yeah, the balance beam.
balance
Yeah.
beam. So I just assumed she couldn't swim.
No, she,
Because to
you
me,
know.
that would be like the problem is that I can't swim. So I assume she had the same affliction.
So you would never do Survivor.
I want you to look at me.
I'm looking.
Why would I do Survivor?
Well, what if you were given the opportunity to, if you do a season of Survivor, then you could do Big Brother.
Do you know that? Do you know what was her name? Megan on Survivor 44 who quit after the first episode because she had the vape shakes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Hannah
would do
Rose.
that for Snap
Hannah
though.
Rose.
Yeah, Hannah Rose. If they took Snap away from me, I would have the vape shakes and I'd have to leave.
I I respect that. I respect that. You would just
Thank
leave.
you.
Um yeah. So this fucking shoe bandit thing. I'm sick of it. And
Awful.
it's the dumbest storyline. I don't get it. Like, what's the point? What's the fucking point? It's
It
like,
has to like go somewhere at some point, right? Because certainly people do bullshit on this show all the time to get attention.
right.
And it doesn't get shown, right? So obviously do you think that during the shoe bandit bit, he finds the snake in someone's shoe and gets bit?
Oh my
Like, do we think this is
god.
where this is going?
Oh my god. Like, yeah. Oh, I see where you're going with it. Okay, so maybe that is. Maybe that is what happens. Or maybe I'm really hoping is that Jake gets voted out or medevaced with only wearing one shoe. Like, that would be iconic.
I read the spoilers. I'm not saying shit.
Okay. Well, send me that doc. Um But yeah, so then we get to the immunity challenge, right? And
Oh my God.
Jawan, when he got that advantage slash disadvantage, it was a disadvantage for another tribe, which was actually honestly kind of refreshing. That was like a
Yeah.
nice change. It wasn't nobody lost votes, and then on top of
Yep.
that, he had to make the decision to either help himself or help his tribe, which in the moment, I agreed with him that he should have helped his tribe, given
Yep.
that he like needed to make sure that they were tribe strong, all that bullshit, like blah 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 blah. But then after Jeff explained this disadvantage, he basically put the largest target on Jawan's back.
Yes.
Not that
Because
it
not
really
only
helped,
is
but
it
like yeah, what were you
sorry, you
saying?
finish. You finish.
I was just it just put a large target on his back because like they had to the disadvantage was the tribe had to each put 20 pounds of coconuts on their back and do the first part of the
Yep.
challenge with that. And then after they got their key, there it was supposed to be a single key, that tribe also had to actually get 10 keys and only one of the keys worked.
Right.
Which now everybody on that tribe, which he chose the yellow tribe, which is now 6 people, he looked at those 6 people and said, well, you're not going to be an ally to me.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on this? Like, given that, if you would have known the challenge, like what the disadvantage was, because he was just told it was a tribe disadvantage, would you have taken that?
No. Because also, like, on top of making 6 enemies in this moment, he also now looks like someone who wins competitions,
Yeah.
right? In a competition in which no one else was there. And now we have to trust Jake and Matt, of all people, to accurately portray what kind of strength Jawan has. That's not a fair situation to put him in the slightest.
Mm-mm.
I would have felt better if it was like, this is coming from the red tribe, like as a whole, and
Yeah.
not pinned on him. I can't believe the preferable strategic solution here would have been to take someone else's vote.
Yeah.
And that feels so antithetical to everything that I've ever believed about a reality TV show ever, in the sense that like we should hand them all guns, but like it just feels messed up.
yeah, it's just, I don't know. That was like just, oh, such a weird choice for like, I liked the idea of this new disadvantage that was brought, but then literally screwing Jawan over in the entire like literally shooting his game down completely. Like,
Insane.
first time he goes to tribal, he's probably going to be the one that's voted out because they're going to be like, well, no one's going to align with him. I don't want to align with him because that's going to like put a big target on my back. Well, at least that's what I would think.
I
So,
mean, unless they can use him as a shield, right? Like,
right. Yeah.
oh, there's a comp beast in the game who hates you guys. You
Yeah.
should vote. You should vote him out.
Yeah, it felt like Christina, who's the one that hates birds, but decided to go live on an island. She looked not pleased with that. But then we get to the actual immunity challenge, and the disadvantage really didn't matter. It was a very
Right.
visceral immunity challenge. We watched a lot of bumps and bruises and flails and Sophie's skin
Flaps.
flap. Like surprised that they
Let's be
showed
clear
that.
here, ladies. There's only one skin flapper yes I want to see, and there's usually between 2 to 6 of them. If you're doing ungodly activities and create a 15th orifice in your body that God did not put there, I don't want to fucking see it. They should have given her a fucking bandage. I think it's insane. They let her bust her knee open with an apple peeler and then sit there
Truly.
in the sand,
Like, and digging
digging
through the
for a
sand.
ladder.
Digging through the
Digging-
sand.
Digging to the land, apple peeler actively being used on her knee by, I presume, Jake. And just like Jake was holding the apple peeler that cut Sophie's leg.
Yeah.
Jake did that. And then Sophie had the gall and the audacity to sit there and say, I've got you, Jake. Ma'am,
What?
he just Monty Pythoned your knee.
Right. He
It
skinned
was a flesh
you.
wound. No, it wasn't. To
Like,
clarify for viewers at home who are easily gaslit, Jake was not involved in the slightest. I just hate him.
yeah, Will has a vendetta against Jake.
Muscle
and
men.
Muscly men, which soon I feel like Will's gonna hate me. So
Yeah, actually, I also hate circus men. As someone who's trained in the circus arts, I hate men who do circus things.
gotcha. All right. Well, this has been great. We're gonna wrap up. I'm just kidding.
No, I actually support that. Am I still going to come to your circus, Jim?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
I want you to know that I am now a professional juggler, and I have added an apple peeler to the list of things that I can juggle.
Oh my God! Send me a video. I want to watch.
No. Because if you saw it with the apple peeler, you would have the same reaction to when Sophie skinned her knee open.
Ugh. And she just ran. You would shove sand in it. That's what you do. You and then you would like, where's the nearest sandbox? I need to jump in it. That's literally what you'd say.
Do you want to play a game?
Oh my God, is that your jigsaw impression?
There's no puzzle. There's no life or death stakes. It's I am the world's shittiest Amanda intern. I have an apple peeler in the bag of sand.
How did we get here? God, I love this. I love this so much. But yeah, so this disadvantage did not work out in the slightest for for Red. Like, Juwan just got screwed over, and Yellow Tribe, it didn't affect them at all, because when it came to the puzzle, Blue Tribe still doesn't know how to do puzzles. Nobody knows how to do a puzzle.
Nobody.
Well, I mean, Yellow Tribe and Red Tribe do, so Hina and Uli do, but like, what? Like, Blue was like staring. Yeah, like, I don't understand. And Annie was like yelling at them to like try to like help them, but they just weren't listening to her because they hate older women.
And to me.
And Will Jinkies, they hate Will Jinkies as well.
Older woman.
Yeah. So we then get to we're in the starting phases of Blue. We actually are fully in the phase of Blue being the disaster tribe, like we have every single New Era season. And we get to watch them for the remainder of the episode. And so I now feel robbed of both Hina and Uli, and I still don't know anything about how their tribe dynamics are, which is great. Awesome. But we know exactly how Kella is. You know, three
That's
men
kind of
and
how
a
it goes,
girl.
though, right? And it's kind of unfortunate that we're losing. Earlier, we like pulled up the breakdown of like who has the most confessionals in the premiere
Mm-hmm.
episode, and it feels important to note that every single person in the bottom half, with the exception of one, was a woman. And it like this season is very man heavy in a way that
Yeah.
feels very reductive. And especially on this tribe where they are purposely targeting all of the women with intersectional identities.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like you voted lesbian, you voted older woman. Okay, so who do you view as more of a man? Sophie or Philip?
Jeremiah.
Because we're like, we're the obvious targets quickly for this tribe. So it's
Right.
like,
Right. They better switch
and it's
something
not really
up.
helping
I just, yeah,
better.
I don't know. I do see this whole like Sophie and Alex like low-key feud happening. Oh, did you get a text message? Oh, I did. Mr. Sharky, thank you so much for that woof. I was like,
I
did
was
somebody
like,
get a
what are
text?
we?
No, it was I turned off my like overlays and stuff like that, so it didn't pop up
So you
because
just, so you just heard.
I just heard that, yeah.
Got it.
Not that. It was like the iPhone ding. Um,
Oh, got it.
but I just I really don't know what is going to happen next on the Blue Tribe because I do see this like feud between Sophie and Alex happening. But like Sophie and Jake are like, oh, we're close, we love each other, and then Alex and Jake are like, we're docking up in the woods. Don't I hope production doesn't find us. And then Jeremiah is kind of like off on the side.
Can I spill some backstage tea about Survivor?
Oh yeah.
If you say you're gonna look for coconuts, they're gonna leave you alone because they think you're shitting.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that's like it's like this. So you're never gonna hear someone Survivor say like I need to go shit. They're going to say I'm gonna look for coconuts, and it isn't like a patch to like shit in,
Yeah.
right? And so what I think is happening here is they're looking for coconuts instead of each other's orifices.
Oh, got it. They're exploring each other's coconuts. Well, I
Yes.
mean, more of like, yeah. You gotcha. You gotcha.
Sorry, I got a text from the boy.
Oh, yeah. Check it.
That's
Check
why
it.
I made
Check it.
that
I'm gonna.
face.
Yeah. I could tell. I could tell. It was like almost instant.
Yeah, I would
Um,
never make that face about Jake.
but you know, they get back to their beach, and of course, you know, earlier in the episode we did see that Alex found the beware advantage, and so they were like, okay, well, just to secure our position in this tribe, we need to like figure out this beware advantage. So they go to the water well, they pull the whole ball and chain out. It's Jake's ball and chain who's at home having a baby. They pull her out from
Pushing out a mini ball and chain.
yeah, pushing out a million.
It's like a clown trick. We're just like
So you know they get this ball and chain. Jake is like, I'm the big muscle man, I'm gonna carry this, and so he like puts it all over his neck, and they go to search for this idol. Luckily, Sophie is the one that finds the box first, and she has the smartest idea, which
ugh,
is, I'm not gonna tell anybody. Why would I tell anybody? Right. That's so smart. Mainly because
that's how it should be.
she doesn't like how close that Alex is with Jake because they're clearly number ones, even though she is in their little like foursome situation. Like, that's so smart. Unfortunately, Alex turns around and finds it,
So stupid.
which sucks. It
So
sucks.
bad.
I wanted her to steal that idol so bad.
I've been anti Sophie because the way she's thrown them under the bus makes me a little bit sick in the head.
Yeah.
But like, if she had done that, I would have been so violently Team Sophie, they'd have to pry me off the stairs of Mount Olympus.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd go that far, but like I do agree with you that I have been like I haven't been Team Sophie, but after that, I kind of was like, well, shit, she is smart. Like fuck, she is not just like using meat shields around her. Like that's amazing.
Right. But here we are, and she's. I just to me, I would have moved the box. I would have
Yeah,
picked the box up and I would have moved it because it was still obviously near where the hint had made it out to be. I
I
just feel like if I get on Survivor, the first thing I'm doing is I'm overturning the entire layer of topsoil. I like the entire island. I am taking a shovel because they give you one on
they
Survivor. They just
yeah.
don't show it on TV, so ruin the magic. I would take a little shovel and I would just like the whole like 6 inches of the island, and I'm putting everything inside of me.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna just make
I'm
sure that you leave nothing for anybody else.
I'm going to vor the Beware Advantage box without knowing how people need to get into it.
Yeah, you're gonna crush it with your insides.
Yeah, like a dog that eats a ball so that you still have to take it to the doctor to get it more attention.
Yeah, except for it's you with beware advantages or you with
Exactly.
immunity idols. Yeah, okay.
All of
Damn.
it.
All right, they're just
Has
gonna
anyone done
find
it
out.
before on
They're
Survivor?
what?
Has anybody eaten the immunity idol on Survivor before?
No, it could be a first. You could be the first one. They just like do surgery and it's like four of them like
Could you
tangled
imagine?
in your stomach.
Je- can you do the Jeff line for me about the idols?
Does anybody have any advantages or idols now? You can play them now. Would be the time.
Jeff,
Cut me open. Jeff, where's the machete? Cut me open.
Jeff, there's a crab.
Oh my god, that would be honestly, that would make great TV. Mainly because
It would.
I think your intestines would also fall out, but like
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
The crossover episode between Survivor and Grey's Anatomy that could happen.
Meredith Grey walks out and she just slices your stomach.
Can you, more specifically, can you imagine the like smash cut to me sitting there, stitches on my tummy, obviously in pain, but
I'm
and then
safe.
at the end of the episode, it says, "To see what happened to Will, go to," and then it's fully just like an entire episode of Grey's Anatomy in which I am a subplot because they have to remove the immunity idols from my tummy.
They keep jumping back and forth from Seattle to Fiji. And
It's like Christina Yang desperately trying to get me back in time to
Yeah.
like cast my vote, and it's like smash cut each individual vote happening. I would watch that.
Yeah, I would too, honestly. I need to watch that. So let's make that happen.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Tatum Bomb. I heard you like transsexuals.
You're not a real person, and I love it so much.
Sorry, that was me backing up on Mr. Tatum Bomb.
During the tribal. Oh my god, we're getting close to the tribal because so Alex did eventually find that idol, right? So Alex found the idol, and unfortunately they had to pull in what do you keep calling him? Philip? They keep having to call
Philip.
Yeah, they brought Philip in on the vote, and Alex is like pissed. He's just like, everybody now knows about my idol, and except for Annie. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go tell Annie. So he goes to Annie because they have like a secret kind of alliance. And I got so excited when
Same.
he was just like, we could flip the vote onto, it sucks, but Sophie. He's not going to go for Jake because they're brochachos. But Annie is like all for it. She's like, hell yeah, like absolutely. Like she doesn't think anything of it. So I don't know if we're like missing a conversation between that like core four that I want to call them, of being like
Yeah.
Alex being like, I'm gonna go make Annie feel comfortable, because that's kind of after the vote happened. That's kind of what it felt like, was that he went to her to talk to her and be like, I have this idol, I'm going to play it on you, and we could just take Sophie out. Because that's what Annie wanted. Annie wanted Sophie out. Alex wants to make sure Annie doesn't play her shot in the dark. And that's the easiest way to do that. Do you
And it's
agree
like,
with that?
I, that is exactly how it went down, but on a moral level, I don't agree with it, because if you're happy that you have this like covert alliance with somebody, right? And that you have interests outside of the core four, why would you not fight for her even a little bit?
Right.
And then additionally, why would you show your entire, not just your hand, your deck of cards, your dick, and your little chocolate starfish
Yeah. It's
in
not
the
just
moment where
it's
you
not just
say,
a chocolate starfish. It's like a prolapsed anus. That's what that was.
right? Because that's what it is. It is a weakness now to this core four, because Soph wanted to cut him because he was close to Jake,
Right.
right? And now Soph has more guaranteed like ammunition against him because, oh, he was trying to work with Annie.
Right. But like how but they don't know like how close he was actually, because if he was just like, oh yeah, like he could have easily played it off, been like, you know, yeah, she like wants to work with me, but I'm like with you guys. And so like I have an opportunity to make her feel comfortable, which is still kind
But
of shitty.
to me, what shows his prolapse flapping on the ground is at the end when he says to Annie, I had no choice. I love you. I'm so sorry. It's like, if it was like, I love you, I'm so sorry, that's one thing. It's
Hmm.
the I had no choice that I feel like is what
Is gonna like set
seals
off
his
like
fate.
Kill Bill alarms with everybody.
Yeah. He is now at the bottom of that four. Even
100%.
if Philip thinks that he is, it's now him.
Well, Philip is the crack. Philip,
Right.
Jeremiah. Philip is the crack in that core four right now because he feels like he's on the bottom. They called it out in the episode.
Yep.
Sophie feels really close with Jake now.
Yep.
And so, literally, Philip and Alex are going to probably come into a really close, like, final two next episode
Right.
because of it. I don't know. But
It's not looking good.
it's not looking good. And I really hope that we don't get a third tribal of the Kella tribe, because I have a feeling it's not going to be Jake that goes home, of course, because Jake
No.
has used his pectoral muscles to entrance everybody. But
Correct.
I don't think it's going to be Alex either, because Alex would just play his idol. Or
Correct.
no, he's smart enough that he would play his idol. So it's going to be either
If he goes home
Sophie or
with an idol in his
Jeremiah.
pocket, I'd laugh.
I mean, what is this, 46? Like,
Where everybody went home with an idol
it
in
was
their
like
pocket.
4 in a row. Yeah. 3 or 4 in a row.
Scary.
Yeah.
Scary.
Wild. Like, play your idols, people. Play your idols. I don't understand it. Mainly because, like, I also haven't played the actual game of Survivor, so I don't know what headspace they're in. So I'm just
Oh.
talking from my own personal thoughts and opinions, and I don't know what it would come back to. Anyways,
Well,
so
I've played Survivor, so.
oh, you have what season?
What do you mean?
What season?
I went to Whole Foods once on New Year's Eve.
Oh, got it. Okay, I was that bad? Who did you?
It was Whole Foods on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, who did you vote out?
Oh, my ex who worked at the Whole Foods.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have to bleep this bit out in post. I won't say
Will.
that. I won't say the town. I won't say the town.
Will. Okay, I am gonna have to bleep that in post. Damn. Okay, but the VOD's gonna live on forever. So. But anyways, back to Survivor. So we saw Annie go. It kind of sucks. Alex didn't play his idol for her. It's just a disaster blue tribe. And you know, Sophie's got that brain fog, and I get it. I get it. I get it. It's not great. There was just, you know,
Really showing why we need to treat long COVID in this country.
oh my god. Shut Oh, that's so funny.
I'm serious.
You
You think
are
I'm joking? I'm dead serious.
No, I get it. Maybe are you okay? So Sophie has long COVID. That's what we're going with,
And that's what the brain fog is.
and that's what the brain fog is. Yeah. Uh, so I just feel like this episode, we still don't know much about Hina or Uli tribe. In the next time on, or we got kind of a little bit more. So we had Matt and Jason and Christina
Mm.
trying to pull MC over to be a core four, keeping other Sophie and Matt, or no, Steven out of the vote, from my
Are there
understanding.
2 Sophies?
Yeah, there are.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. It's Sophie S and Sophie B. Sophie B is on blue, and
And Sophie S is on chartreuse.
yes, exactly. So we did see that, which was kind of interesting. MC kind of feels in the middle right now because Steven and Sophie want to work with MC, and MC kind of works with Sophie, but she also wants to stay in the majority. So that's like that kind of tribal dynamic happening. I'm excited to see how it plays out, but I feel like we didn't
Yeah.
get much because it's like disaster tribe. Again, we don't know what's happening in the other tribes.
Yeah.
The red tribe got a crab. They got crabs, and you know,
And they said kumbaya, and they
and
all
they
stood around the
prayed.
pot, and they prayed to the Our Father, and then they hit the whip of the nay nay, I think, or whatever the hell Riz God is doing.
Yeah, he did. He filmed a TikTok while he was out there. And
Think, give Survivor players phones. I actually, there is something I want more than to have a season of Survivor in which they force every cast member to make a private Twitter account, and they give them access to just tweeting from that account whenever they would like to, and then just release it as like part of a Patreon for Survivor, and
oh
you can
my
like
god,
see what everybody tweeted during each episode.
that's a really good idea. That's kind of just like releasing all the confessionals, but but like
But it,
it's
but imagine if there was even one contestant who used Twitter the way I use Twitter.
yeah.
Imagine, like, cause like I'm not gonna say I think we should chop off Jake's leg at a confessional, but I would on Twitter.
And you would tag him, you know?
Not only would I tag him, I would AI generate photos of him
using
missing a
Grok,
leg and-
using Grok.
using Grok. At Grok, AI generate a photo of this man with Bruce the Shark from Jaws 69 bucketing him hard. And then Grok would make it and say, "Is there anything else you want?" And I say, "Make it look like he's getting bit harder." And then
And he's screaming louder. Make him look like he's in pain. Like, Will, you are gonna get put on a list at CBS. I can tell you that.
I already am. I made like a big like little show when I was in LA a few months ago of walking over the CBS headquarters, like where their offices are, and like filming outside of it. And
Yeah.
like I'm gonna include that in my Before That Audition tape. But while I was filming it, I swear to God, a fucking dragonfly right in the
My
forehead.
God. It was a drone.
It wasn't even, it was an actual dragonfly, and I have the dragonfly on video in the corner before it hits me, and then because I'm holding a camera with a gimbal, everything just like looks wrong. So I know that the slurs I let out outside of the CBS building when the dragonfly hit me have put me in a do not cast list. And then additionally, I walked to the Big Brother house and I posed for photos outside of the lot where they have Big
My
Brother. I
God.
could have been a wall yeller.
You could are there wall yellers? Is that like a thing?
Yes. So now they have to have fucking police outside of the fucking barrier. People in the past have like flown planes with signs over the house to like get messages in. People have shouted with megaphones. People have thrown things. Like it's serious.
Like what kind of message would they want to send to these people?
Usually it's something along the lines like this person is working against you.
Oh, like they're trying to break the game.
Trying to break the game. They're trying to like Get outside information in. It's fascinating. I want to do it so bad. Pipe bomb.
Oh my god. Now you're
Zing
not
bot
just
when I get you.
you're trying to take out Zingbot. Your target is Zingbot.
Zing bot. Leave Morgan alone. Leave Morgan alone.
My god. Honestly, Zingbot was not great this year.
Zing bot is never great.
It never is. They really need to get rid of Zingbot. Anyway, that's Big Brother
Bring
though.
back Kathy Bate and Goon.
What?
They had Kathy Bates one year as Zingbot.
Did they really?
Yes. On the season. Hold my hand.
I'm
On the season that Frankie Grande was on, they brought in Kathy Bates to
That
be
is-
the Zingbot.
That is unreal. Also, the fact that Frankie Grande was on my screen on Sunday was too much.
The fact that Frankie, sorry, I have to go on one Big Brother tangent for a second. My favorite Big Brother confessional of all time is, I think it's Cody is in the diary room on Frankie Grande's season, and he has. I'm gonna grab a hat so I can better illustrate this.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
He has a hat on like this.
Okay.
He's already won America's fucking favorite player because he's playing for fucking starving kids in fucking Africa. I've got no fucking chance out there, and you're ruining my fucking game.
Please find this confessional and send it to me.
I need to find it.
That sounds so intriguing. I need to watch that season.
It's kind of an awful season.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind.
But it's okay.
But yeah, I feel like with Frankie Grande, I'm gonna say this with my whole chest. Relevancy is a disease, and it has consumed Frankie Grande, and
I would agree.
I feel bad, and I pity him for the need to feel relevant all the time.
Well, Twitch streamer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm just going to nod.
Not an agree. Not an agree. All right, let's do my last little bit thing that I have for Survivor, which is I like to ask who the winner and the loser of the episode are, but I am going to challenge you for the loser of the episode not to be the person who is voted out. So who do you feel like won this episode and who lost this episode?
I feel like the person who won this episode was Savannah because she was not in it. Actually, I'm gonna give the winner of the episode to MK
MC?
because she cleared that wall in one bound, and that was crazy.
Yeah. MC, you mean?
And MC, not MK. Sorry, everybody. Guys, I don't watch TV shows. I'm so sorry. Today, I started watching K-pop Demon Hunters with my friend, and I was referring to them all by their hair color because that was the way in which I could find a way to communicate what I was speaking about. Not as useful in a TV show where everyone has, natural hair colors.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I think the loser of today's episode is not Jake, but his fuck buddy.
Alex.
I was gonna say Adam. I was actually really close there.
You were.
Yeah, I think Alex is the big loser of today's episode. Because he proved himself to be a spineless fuck who is not going to make it very far in this game because of his unwillingness to fight for his allies and is going to stick to a major power structure that's only going to allow him to target people that would already be targets in this game. I think that he's setting himself up for a truly worthless edit that's going to allow him to get the idol stolen out of his bag and used by someone else.
Well, one, they're not allowed to do that, but I would absolutely live for that if Sophie just went in and went yoink. That is like the one rule that they do have about idols. You're not allowed to steal them from somebody else.
But last season, did we not have someone who essentially stole an idol and held onto it and then used it when it was not really theirs to use?
No, it was like they're very specific about the idols where they have to be given them. So it was like
Okay.
given to that person. And
Given to, but it was given as a
but
show.
told but yeah, given as a show of trust, but as soon as it's in their possession, they can do whatever they want with it, but it has to be given to you. So they could say, I'm not going to use it, but then they can just like not care and just use it anyways.
Got it. Okay.
But all right. Well, I don't even know what I'm going to say. I can't even talk because you gave a valid explanation, and I appreciate that. But Will, you know what? Thank you so much for all of your opinions, thoughts, stories, tangents, like just overall demeanor, bouncing on it during tribal. I can't thank you enough for that. Get out. Oh, the boy. But thank you so much for joining me today. I had such a blast. I definitely want to have you on again if you're open to it. I don't know if you're gonna watch any more episodes of the season, but you're maybe that's even better. Maybe we bring you in later on and we're like, this is who's left, and we can see if you if you agree or disagree. But we could talk about that later. But before we sign off, I want to give you an opportunity. Tell everybody where they can find you on the internet, and then also if you've got anything coming up, feel free to promote it.
You can find me at Will Jinkies everywhere except for Twitter. I am Mixed Jinkies there because Elon Musk personally banned me after I threatened to kill his dog with a hammer. So you can find Will Jinkies everywhere but Twitter. I mean everywhere, including MySpace. But it's a little bit broken, so you can't really add me anymore, and I can't really like add anybody back. But like the website is there, and my profile is up.
Damn, MySpace is still around?
Technically, like the domain still exists. That's really it.
Got it.
You can find me. I host and produce events on Twitch all the time. Currently, I have some stuff cooking up that is under NDA, so I cannot say what it is. But please keep on the lookout on my socials for announcement of what's happening at the end of October, and also mid-November, and also beginning of December. And if you go to my YouTube account, you can go see the full VOD is uploading at midnight tonight of when I hosted a peak tournament for 130 streamers and content creators. So if you want to see what raising $4,000 in 3 hours looks like, as well as a stellar production with a lot of bodies in it, you can go there.
That's amazing. Holy shit, that's so exciting. I am absolutely going to watch that because I was out of town during that tournament, so I couldn't participate.
For the best. There were too many people involved. I was very overwhelmed. So if it was 135, I think I would have.
It would have been the tipping point.
Elon Musk's dog with a hammer.
Oh my! Oh. All right, but Will, thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate it. You are lovely and wonderful, and I will talk with you soon.
I love you, babe.
And love you too. Bye. Oh my God, truly, Will is such a sweetheart. Hold on, let me just mute myself here. There we go. All right, cool. I had to turn Will off because Will was starting to whisper things. But truly, y'all, I don't know if I have a mod in chat, but let me give a little shout out to Will Jinkies. Please go follow Will. Lovely, wonderful, beautiful soul. And yeah, but thanks so much everybody for hanging out today. If you liked what you saw, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe on YouTube.